Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to run PHP programs inside Visual Studio Code on Windows 10 and 11. So we're also going to write a simple Hello World PHP program and show you how to execute it within Visual Studio Code. But before we start, let's quickly understand what PHP and Visual Studio Code are. Starting with PHP, or Hypertext Preprocessor. This is actually a widely used open source scripting language, especially for web development, and it is mainly used to create dynamic websites and applications. Visual Studio Code, on the other hand, is a lightweight but powerful code editor developed by Microsoft. So this supports multiple programming languages, including PHP, and has useful extensions that makes coding very easy. So this tutorial is going to be informative, so I request you to watch it till the very end. So if you face any issues, drop a comment below and we'll try our best to help you. Now, to run PHP in Visual Studio Code, you need these two things. Of course, the Visual Studio Code and PHP. So let's start by installing them. So the first thing that we need to install here is PHP. So you'll just need to open your browser and then search for PHP download, or you could go ahead and go to the official PHP website, which is this one, windows.php.net/download. From here, you should be able to see the latest versions of PHP. So in my case in here, so under non-thread safe, we have here the latest version, which is 8.4. So you'll just need to scroll down here onto the non-thread safe zip file. So you're just going to click onto the zip file and it will automatically download onto your device. So once downloaded, you should go ahead and click onto that to get redirected onto your downloads folder, and you need to extract the zip file. So as you can see, I'm currently onto my downloads folder already, and it's time to go ahead and extract this. So you'll just have to right click onto the file that you just recently downloaded and click on extract all. So it should go ahead and give you a prompt just like this to select a destination and extract the file. So for now, we'll just have to extract this, and then we'll have to wait for this one to be done. So as you can see, it is copying 79 items. So we'll just have to wait for this one to be completed. So the extracted file will be also located onto the same folder, which is downloads. So we'll just have to wait for this one to do further actions. So once it is complete, it will go ahead and automatically open in here the folder of the extracted file. So since the file automatically opened in here, so let's head back first onto our downloads folder, and we should be able to see in here the extracted file. So the next thing that we need to do in here is to rename this. So this is for easy reference. So we're gonna go ahead and right click onto this one and then click on rename. So we're just gonna paste this one, or we should go ahead and name this PHP and then file version, which is 8.4.4. Click on enter. And then right after, we'll just have to go ahead and move this one. We'll have to move this to our C drive. So let's head here back onto our local C drive, and then we're gonna go ahead and paste that one in here. Now, right after that, we have that one in here already. It's time to open the PHP folder inside the C path. So we're gonna copy its path in here from the address bar, which is this part, and then click on copy address. Then we're gonna head here onto our system variable. So we're just gonna search for environment variables in here, and we should be able to see that one here under control panel. So we're gonna open that one. And then right after, we should be able to see environment variables in here. Click on that. And here below, we have system variables. So we're going to click on path here, click on edit, and then right after, just go ahead and click on new. And then we're going to paste that and click on OK. Click on OK again and OK again to save the changes. So once done, and once you have added that, it will apply the changes to your system. Now, to go ahead and verify the installation, we'll have to open Command Prompt in the Start menu. So let's search here, Command Prompt. Then we'll wait for this one to be open. And here onto the Command Prompt, let's go ahead and paste the following line, which is php-v. Click on Enter. And if PHP is correctly installed, you should be able to see the PHP version displayed, which is this one, 8.4.4. Now, the next step that we need to do, since we have verified and completely installed already PHP, we have to go ahead and install also Visual Studio Code. So to do so, let's head back onto our browser in here, and onto our browser, just go ahead and search for Visual Studio Code download. So you should get redirected onto the official website if you click onto the one with the URL code.visualstudio.com/download. So you'll just have to click on download for Windows to install this. So we have the one here, and then right after, it will automatically download onto your device. So if it is not starting the download, you'll just have to click onto the direct download link. So once this one is done, you'll just have to click onto that and follow the installation steps, select all options that apply, and then click on install. So right after that, it should go ahead and install completely Visual Studio Code onto your device. Now, once you have completely installed your Visual Studio Code, it is now time to set up the PHP in your Visual Studio Code. So you'll just have to wait for this one to be finished downloading, and then we'll have to open Visual Studio Code to proceed. Now, as you can see, I have finished installing Visual Studio Code already. So you'll just have to click on File in here to go ahead and open a folder. So click on Open Folder in here and just choose in a folder wherein you want to go ahead and create your new file. So we're going to choose one in here since I've created already earlier, which is this one, sample. Let's select that folder. And as you can see here onto its side, it will open that folder on Explorer. So the next thing that you need to do is to create a new file. So this is the new file button in here, which is this one. Click onto that and then name it index.php. So since I have that one in here, we don't have to go ahead and create it. So just follow this one onto your end, click onto this create file button and name it index.php. Right after, you'll just have to open the file and type the following PHP code. So copy this one out, PHP hello world or echo hello world, and this should go ahead and print out the hello world. So you'll just have to click on Control S to save this or to manually save this onto your end. Click on File here onto the upper part, and we have Save. So they should go ahead and save this. Now, right after that, it's time to install PHP extensions in your Visual Studio Code. So this is the extension icon in Visual Studio Code. Simply click onto that, and this one. You have to search for Code Runner, which is the first one that we have here. So click onto that. Make sure to install this. So as you can see on my end, I have installed that already. And if you're seeing an install button onto your end, just simply click onto that to easily install it onto your end. Right after, another extension that we have to install is this one, PHP IntelliFence. So this one with the elephant icon, just do the same thing. Click onto the install icon onto your end, and you should be able to see the same thing once that one is already installed onto your end. Now, it's time to go ahead and run the PHP code on our Visual Studio Code. So we'll just have to open the file earlier. So click onto this one on Explorer, this icon, click onto your file to open that. And right after, since we have installed Code Runner, you could use the shortcut keys Control-Alt-N to easily run this, or click onto this button in here to proceed. So here below, we have here the output. You should be able to see in here that the code is already running. So you'll just have to wait for this one to go ahead and inform you that your code is already running. Now, since we can see that the code is already running, the next step that we need to do is to run PHP in our browser. So we'll just have to open command prompt for this. And then we'll have to go ahead and navigate to your project folder, which is this one, the sample folder that we have here. So I'll have to go ahead and get first the address for that. So it is located here onto my C path, and I have your sample. So we'll just have to double click here, and we could see also the file that I have created earlier, which is the PHP file. So here onto the address bar, right click and copy the address. So we're gonna type in CD and then paste the address onto our command prompt and click on enter. So as you can see, we are redirected already onto the folder wherein we have saved our index.php file. So since we're here already, let's start the built-in PHP server with this one, with this line. So paste this php-s localhost 8000 and click on enter. So they should go ahead and run this onto your local host. So let's go to our browser here. And then onto your browser, you'll just need to type in this URL. So let's do it again and click on enter. And right after, you should be able to see the hello world in here. So this should be displayed onto your browser. So let's try to change the message there so that it would be different, like welcome to our channel. Then right after, we'll do the same thing. Save this. So let's stop this first and click on this one to go ahead and run this. So since we've run that, let's try to go ahead and refresh our browser again. And as you can see, it did change to welcome to our channel. So it is displayed already onto our browser. So that's how you install PHP and run it inside Visual Studio Code. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. And if it did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and we'll see you on to our next video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and we'll try our best to help. Thank you very much for watching and happy coding.